Welcome back to the Awesome Agents podcast. Today we are talking about Gemini 3.1 Pro, which launched 4 days ago with killer benchmarks.
And promptly became unusable for a huge chunk of its paying users.
Right, so let me set the stage. Google drops this model and the numbers are genuinely impressive, right?
Yeah, no question. 77.1% on Arc AGI 2, which more than doubles what Gemini 3.0 could do. Live code bench LO of 2,887. And at $2 per million input tokens, it is the cheapest frontier model out there.
So best benchmarks and lowest price. Sounds like a dream.
On paper, absolutely. In practice, people are getting locked out for 90 to 99 hours.
Wait, 99 hours. These are paying subscribers?
Paying pro subscribers, yes. The reports are all over Google's AI developer forum. One user said they got locked out for 99 hours after a single hour of use.
That is 4 days locked out after 1 hour of work. How does that even happen?
So Google has these 5-hour quota windows. If you use 3 of them within 24 hours, boom, you are locked out. But the bug is that the system is applying free tier caps to paid accounts.
So it is not just aggressive throttling, it is actually a migration bug?
That is what it looks like. Some users reported 3 to 7 day lockouts after the 3.1 migration. Their paid accounts got treated like free ones.
Okay, and then there is this phantom quota drain issue. Walk me through that.
This one is wild. Users are watching their quota drop from 100% to 0 with no activity, just sitting there, not sending any prompts, and the meter drains.
So you are losing quota for doing nothing.
Exactly. And even when it works normally, the quota burns roughly twice as fast as Gemini 3.0 on identical workloads. Nobody at Google has explained why.
All right, but the part that really caught my eye was the tool calling bugs for a model that Google is positioning as an agentic reasoning engine.
This is the big one. So there is this field called thought signature that the API returns when the model makes a tool call. You have to pass it back exactly in the next request. If it is missing or in the wrong spot, you get a 400 error.
And I am guessing the major frameworks were not ready for that?
None of them. LangChain 4j, N8N, RuCode, Cursor. Multi-turn tool use just breaks. In N8N, the AI agent node crashes immediately on any tool call.
So if you are building anything agentic with Gemini 3.1 Pro right now, you basically cannot use tools?
Not reliably. And there is an infinite loop bug too. One user in Canvas code mode had it generating for 88 minutes without completing or returning an error.
88 minutes of spinning. That is not a latency issue, that is a broken state machine.
And on launch day, the normal latency was up to 104 seconds for basic inputs. Plus model compantance exaciate errors for the first 48 hours.
So what are developers actually doing about this? Just waiting?
A lot of them are switching to Claude. There is a Hacker News thread where one developer said, I tried a plan in Gemini, execute in Claude approach, but I might as well just stay in Claude.
That is a brutal quote for Google.
There was also a head-to-head from Shipyard. Claude Code finished tasks faster with full autonomy. Gemini CLI needed manual nudging and retries, and cost more, $7 versus under $5 for the same work.
What has Google actually said about all this?
They acknowledged a phased rollout on GitHub. AI Ultra subscribers get full access, everyone else gets it as capacity permits. No timeline, no response to the lockout threads or the quota bugs.
Just silence on the forum threads?
Just users helping other users. The generic quota policy says they can change limits anytime to maintain quality. And limits are not guaranteed.
You know what strikes me, Maya? This keeps happening. Great model, infrastructure cannot keep up.
It is the same pattern every time. Ship the benchmarks, sort out the serving later. But benchmarks measure what a model can do, quotas determine what it will do. And right now, for a lot of paying users, the answer is nothing.
That line from the article really stuck with me. I think the lesson here is that model quality is necessary but not sufficient. You need the whole stack.
Right. And the tool calling thing is especially concerning because it is not a capacity issue. It is a design decision that was not tested against real-world integrations. That is a process problem, not a scaling problem.
Good distinction. All right, we will keep watching this one. If Google fixes the quota issues and the tool calling, this could genuinely be a top-tier model. But right now, it is a benchmark champion you cannot use.
Benchmarks do not compile.
On that note, thanks for listening. We will see you next time on the Awesome Agents podcast.